Hello students, welcome back to maths class. In this video, we will see questions of exercise 11.5 with definition of equation. Equation means when we have expression with equality symbol at the in between LHS and RHS. So that term is known as equation. You can simply see in the word equation we have a name equal. It means when we have the expression with equal symbol, so that expression is known as equation. Because of what? Because with the expression what we have? Equal symbol. So already you can see here I already written the definition, which is an equation has two sides LHS and RHS. Between them is the equal symbol. We have LHS side and RHS side. In between LHS and RHS we have equal symbol. And an equation is a condition on a variable. Equation is a condition on a variable. It is expressed by saying that an expression with a variable is equal to the fixed number. For example, I already written here x minus 3 is equal to 10. This side is expression, LHS side is having expression, and on the right hand side we have 10, which is a number. But in between LHS and RHS we have one equal to symbol, that's why this is the equation. And in this equation we have a variable. Variable means whose value is not fixed. So variable is here x, and this x is containing a fixed value. Okay, like one more example we can see. If I write here x plus 5 is equal to 10, this is also the part of equation. Some example we will see in the exercise. So let's begin the exercise 11.5. Its first question is state which of the following are equation with the variable. Only we have to identify which are the equation with the variable. Give reason for your answer. Identify the variable from the equation with the variable. Okay. So simply we have to see which is the equation with having variable in the equation, and we have to also identify the variable of the equation. Okay, so we can see its A1 is 17 equal x plus 7. LHS side, RHS side, equal to symbol. So first of all, it is an equation. It is an equation. This is the things for only for the equation. Now we will identify the variable. Any variable is here? Yes. A to Z we will search. A to Z, x is here, so we will write here. It is an expression with variable x. Okay. Now B is t minus 7, which is greater than 5. So here we don't have the equal symbol in between left hand side and right hand side. So it is not an equation, because we did not get any equation equal symbol. Now C1 is 4 by 2 is equal to 2. In between left hand side and right hand side we have equal symbol. So it is an equation. It is an equation. Now we will search the variable. Variable is here? No. So we will write here it is an equation without any variable, because none of the variable in the C part. Now D is 7 into 3 minus 19 is equal to 8. So this is also containing the equal symbol in between both sides. So same as it is from the C, it is an equation without any variable, because none of the variable is here. Now E part is 5 into 4 minus 8 is equal to 2x. You can simply see in between both the side we have equal symbol. It means it is an equation. Now we will search the variable. Any variable is here? Yes, x is here. So we will write with variable x. F x minus 2 is equal to 0. So same condition, it is an equation because we have equal symbol in between both sides. It is an equation with variable x. You can simply see here we have variable x. Now its G1 is 2m, which is less than 30. So simply you can see here we don't have equation equal symbol. So simply we will write it is not an equation. Directly we can write it is not an equation. Variable is here but not the equality symbol is here. Now the remaining part we will do like this. Let's see it. Its h part is as having equal symbol in between both side. So it means it is an equation with variable n. I is also having equal symbol in between both side. So simply we will write it is an equation and none of the variable is here. So it means without variable. This equation is here. J is here. Again we have the expression having equal symbol. It means it is an equation. One variable is here whose name is p. Then k 20 is equal to 5y. Equal symbol, it means it is an equation. And the y is here, it means this is having y as a variable. L is, you can simply see we don't have the equality symbol. It means it is not an equation. Same for the m. Here again we don't have any equality symbol. It means this is not an equation. Now n is having the equal symbol in between both sides. It means it is an equation but we don't get here any variable. So we will write here it is an equation without variable. Now the O is also having the equality symbol in between both sides. It means it is an equation and we seen one variable which is x. It means here we have variable x in the equation. So here we completed first question of exercise 11.5. Question number 2 is complete the entries in the third column of the table. Okay, we have to fill this third column with yes or no. Okay, its serial number is A. First equation is 10y is equal to 80. The value of variable, it means whatever the variable in the equation. Here in the A1 we have y and the y value is 10. And we have to fulfill the third column with equation satisfied. Equation satisfied. Equation satisfied means that we are getting LHS is equal to RHS. If it is right, it means we will fill with yes. And if it is not equal, so we will fill with no. Now firstly, you can simply see what is the equation. Equation is 10y is equal to 80. Now you can simply see this is the equation. That's why here I will write the arrow sided equal symbol. This symbol is showing that we are beginning the equation from here. Now given that the y value is 10. So on the place of y, what we will write? 10. And already here we have 10. But what is the symbol in between them? In case if we don't have any symbol between the constant with the variable, so what is the symbol in between them? In between them, multiplication symbol is there. So 10 into 10 is 100. 10 into 10 is 100. But the right hand side is saying that is not the 100, that is 80. we are getting 100, but the right hand side is telling us it is not the 100, it is 80. So you can simply see our left side is not equal to right side. It means they are not equal. So their answer is no. For the y is equal to 10, our equation is not satisfied. Okay, for the y is equal to 10, our equation is not satisfied. Let's see their new questions. Now the B is telling us the equation is 10y is equal to 80. So here is the equation, 10y is equal to 80, and the value of the variable is 8. Variable is y, it means on the place of y what we will put? 8. And 10 as it is, and in between 10 and 8 what is the symbol? Multiplication. Is it 10 into 8 is 80? Yes. And already the equation is given us, the right hand side is having 80. Both side is having 80, 80. It means equation is satisfying for the y is equal to 8. When y value is 8, on that time this equation is satisfying. It's a C part is given us the equation is 10y is equal to 80 and the y value as 5. It means on the place of y what we will put? 5. 10 is already there and in between their symbol is multiply. Okay, 10 into 5 is 50 and the equation is telling us it is not the 50, it is 80. You can simply see they are not equal. It means their answer is no. For y is equal to 5, our equation is not satisfied. Now the D1 is given us, here we have equation which is 4L is equal to 20 and the value of variable L is 20. It means on the place of L what we will put? 20 and 4 is already there. Now 4 into 20 is 80, but we have right hand side with 20. You can simply see 80 is not equal to 20. It means we will write here it is not satisfying. For L is equal to 20, the equation is not satisfying. Now the E part is telling us for L is equal to 80. It means in the equation on the place of L we will put 80. So on the place of L 80 is here, 4 is already here with multiplication symbol and 20 is here. 4 zeros is 0, 4 8s are 32 and equation is telling us the right hand side is filled with 20. You can simply see they are not equal. It means for L is equal to 80, this equation is not satisfying. Now the F1 is 4L is equal to 20 and the value of L is 5. It means on the place of L what we will write? 5. So 4L is equal to 20 is the equation and the value of L is 5. 4 5s are 20, which is exactly equal the right hand side of the 20. It means this is satisfying. For L is equal to 5, our equation is satisfying. Now the G is B plus 5 is equal to 9 and the value of B is 5. It means on the place of B what we will write? 5. This is the equation. On the place of B 5 is here and the remaining thing as it is. 5 plus 5 is 10, but the right hand side is having 9. You can simply see the left hand side is not equal to right hand side. It means for B is equal to 5, our equation is not satisfying. Now H is B plus 5 is equal to 9 and on the place of B what we have to put? 9. So B plus 5 is equal to 9, which is the equation. Now on the place of B we will put 9 plus 5. 9 is here. 9 plus 5 is 14 and already we have right hand side with 9. You can simply see they are not equal. It means for b is equal to 9, our equation is not satisfying. Now the the equation is here, which is b plus 5 is equal to 9, and the value of variable which is given as 4. On the place of b we will write 4. So 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 is 9 and the right hand side is already having 9. Both are equal to each other. It means its answer is yes. For b is equal to 4, our equation is satisfying. J is h minus 8 is equal to 5 and the value of variable which is given that 13. It means on the place of h we will write 13. 13 minus 8 is here. When we do 13 minus 8 is 5. Is it 5 is equal to 5? Yes, 5 is equal to 5. It means for h is equal to 13, our equation is satisfied. Like this we will do the remaining one. Now the k is when we have h value is 8. So h minus 8 is equal to 5 is the equation. In the equation we will put on the place of h as 8. 8 minus 8 which is 0 and 0 is not equal to right hand side. It means no. For h is equal to 8, our equation is not satisfied. Now for the L, h minus 8 is equal to 5 and given here the value of h is 0. So in the equation we will put h is equal to 0. 0 minus 8 is minus 8 which is not equal to 5. So we will write here no. For h is equal to 0, our equation is not satisfied. Now M is p plus 3 is equal to 1. This is the new equation where p value is 3. It means on the place of p we will write 3. Now 3 plus 3, you can simply see 6 is here and 6 is not equal to the 1 because in the right hand side we have 1. So we will simply write no. For p is equal to 3, our equation is not satisfied. And same equation is here, but the value of p which is given as 1. So on the place of p we will write 1. 1 plus 3 is 4 and 4 is not equal to the right hand side of 1. So we will write no. For p is equal to 1, our equation is not satisfied. O is p plus 3 is equal to 1. Equation, in the equation variable value is which is given as p is equal to 0. So on the place of p we will put 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. So 3 is not equal to 1. It means for p is equal to 0, our equation is not satisfying. Now its p is p plus 3 is equal to 1 and the value of p is minus 1. It means on the place of p what we have to write? Minus 1 and plus 3 is already here. Minus plus is minus. It means 3 minus 1 is 2. And who is the greater number? 3 is the greater number. So its symbol will be here. And in the right hand side we have 1. So 2 is not equal to 1. So for in this condition no is here. When p value is minus 1, on that time our equation is not satisfying. The last one of question number 2 is p plus 3 is equal to 1 and the variable value is minus 2. It means on the place of p we will put minus 2 and plus 3 as it is. Minus plus is minus. Minus plus is minus. So we can't subtract 3 from 2. But we can subtract 2 from 3. So 3 minus 2 is 1. And who is the greater number? 3 is the greater number. So its symbol will be remain. And already we have the right hand side with 1. It means yes, it is satisfying for p is equal to -2 for the equation. So here we completed 1 and 2 question of exercise 11.5. Remaining question we will see in the next video. If you like the video, please press on the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you.